Theatrephonic presents Epic Win 5, Cooper's Return. Written and directed by Emmeline Braefield.
Loading. Loading. Loading.
Special Agent Cooper? Special Agent Cooper, can you hear me? Excellent. Your reanimation was a success. Special Agent Cooper, we don't have much time, so I'll have to be brief. You were in the year 3029. You were cryogenically frozen over 500 years ago following an accident in the course of your duties. The agency knew they would require your unique skill set, but we only recently built the technology to be able to resolve your extensive wounds. We're in need of your talents now, Cooper. The galaxy is in danger, and only you can save it. Your family, friends, and anyone you ever knew at the agency will be long dead now. Everything you knew is long past, so you have a lot to learn. We'll assign you a partner to teach you everything you need to know. But first, we need to 4D print a new augmented body to get you kitted up. Would you like an XY chromosome or double X? Excellent, excellent. We'll get you into one of the standard agency suits. If you ever want to change your look, then press the menu button at any time. Before you get up from the chair, let's do some basic tests to make sure all your motor functions are operational. Look up, down, to the left, and to the right. Well done. Now, stand up. Walk forward 3 paces. And backward. To the right. And to the left. And finally, jump for me. Great work. All systems appear to be running smoothly. Now, Special Agent Cooper, this is Agent Kazimierz. They'll be your partner on this mission. Good luck. The fate of the galaxy is in your brand new, exceptionally talented hands.
Hey, Coops! Do you mind me calling you Coops? Great. I'm loving the new look, by the way. The bionics they used to replace your organs seem to be doing a tip-top job. Right. To business. We'd normally take you to the training facility to calibrate your exoskeleton and brief you on the current situation, but things are getting urgent, so we don't have the time. I will have to bring you up to speed on the journey. Let's get to the transport pod. You can run by holding down the joystick as you walk. Come on. It's just down this corridor. I have to tell you, Coops, it's such an honor to meet you. You are legendary. How you brought down the corrupt Earth Ultra Council is quite literally in the history books. I remember reenacting your final battle with Maximo and how you were cryogenically frozen after losing half your torso with my friends. Everyone wanted to be Special Agent Cooper. You're the reason I joined the agency. Right, here we are at the transport pod. You'll need to press X to open the door. Head to the blue zone ahead of you. We'll be able to train you up there.
Ready to launch, Agent.
Excellent. Launch at will. Okay, Coops. We need to get you set up with your weapons. Your personal armory is stored within your suit. Press B to access your weapon store and choose your preferred firearm. Once you've chosen your weapon of choice, you press X to fire and B to reload. Always keep an eye on ammunition levels. If you want to holster your weapon for unarmed combat, press Y. Right, let's analyse your reaction times and aim. A series of targets will appear, shoot all of them as quickly as you can. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Well, your aim is a little off. If you want to practice that again, head to the menu. Now for the exciting bit. Let me introduce NIKI. Over the last 50 years, the agency has made a lot of cybernetic improvements to their agents. The best of these has been the Neurological Information and Kinetic Implant, NIKI for short. You will have received one before you were defrosted. NIKI enhances your physical attributes, as well as providing vital information when you're on a mission. Blueprints, enemy and friendly locations, ammunition levels. She will also facilitate your communications. Say hi, NIKI.
Hi, NIKI.
Every time.
So, you are Special Agent Cooper, the man of legend. It will be a pleasure to boss you around. We're close to our destination, so we'll do some basic exercises to ensure your implant is functioning, and I'll quickly fill you in on the last 500 years. Well, the interesting bits anyway. Holster your weapon, please. Thank you. Try jumping and punching a bit. The X button, and we'll see how your muscle enhancements are operating. Following your successful dismantling of the corrupt Earth Ultra Council, the Coven, the galaxy knew several hundred years of relative peace and prosperity. And because mankind can never just be happy with what they've got, they expanded to start colonizing outside of the Milky Way and form alliances with the alien civilizations they found. However, over the last 100 years, a new faction of the human race has developed who believe we should be taking dominion over the alien civilizations we find. The Prime are currently led by someone only known as Septimus, who, unlike most fascist malefactors, is actually intelligent and organized, and we are currently on the brink of war. We need to get in there and take the head off the beast, destroy Septimus, and the Prime will crumble.
Coming into land, agents, but I can't make contact with control.
NIKI, are you able to make contact?
That's a negative.
Damn it. Captain, what does it look like down there?
I can see signs of battle. Looks like we're going in hot.
Copy that. All right, Coops. We'll be diving into the explosive end of the pool. If you go to that box in the corner and press X, you'll be able to top up your ammunition and change weapons. Go and see if there's anything you prefer there.
No.
30 seconds to landing. NIKI, engage helmets.
Engaging.
Right. Stick with me, Coops. If we get split up, head to the command center. NIKI will show you the way and highlight the enemy in red, the friendly in green. Try not to hit the friendlies. We're gonna need them. Go, go, go! This way, Coops. Die, you fascist scum!
Ammunition low. Press X to reload. Ammunition empty. Press X to reload. Press X, Cooper. There we go. Kazimierz is to your north. See if you can catch up with him. Cooper, your vitals are running a little low. Head to one of the first aid boxes and press X to get a health boost. There's one on your left. Your other left. It's right in front of you. Cooper, your vitals are at 5%. There's another first aid kit just up ahead. Please go to it as a matter of urgency. Good work. Health at 100%. The control center is to your northeast. Head to the main entrance to rendezvous with Kazimierz.
Hey, Coops. So good of you to join us.
Disengaging helmet.
Looks like the battle was pretty much over by the time we got here. The Prime only sent a small force. We suspect that it was a diversionary tactic. NIKI, can you make contact with HQ? See if there have been any other attacks reported. PIPN is checking in with the other control centres.
On it.
While she does that, Coops, meet PIPN. They're the head of every control centre in the galaxy.
All 500,000 of them.
They are also a robot, if you hadn't worked that out from all the shiny metal.
And the laser eyes.
PIPN stands for Procedural Integrated Poly Network. They are a central AI system that connects all the control centers. That means we have instant contact with every base the government controls. PIPN has been with us almost from the beginning. He's absolutely essential to the running of our control centers. But he's getting a bit senile. And Welsh.
So, you're the great Special Agent Cooper, are you? I've heard so much about your antics before your rather unfortunate freezing-inducing incident. If it makes you feel any better, I calculate you had less than 6 million to 1 chance of survival. Though, I can advise you on the 3,256.4 ways in which you could have avoided being mortally wounded if you desire.
We have neither the time nor the inclination for that right now, PIPN. What intelligence have you received from the other control centers?
Oh, yes. Apologies. I forgot while I was calculating all of Special Agent Cooper's errors during his epic final battle. Let me contact them. There have been 100 attacks reported, all of a similar scale to the one experienced a short while ago. It appears to have been a test of our defenses.
HQ reports there is a major attack on their central computer network at the same time. Looks like they were hoping to infiltrate our systems while we were distracted. So pointless.
And old-fashioned. Who tries hacking anymore? That went out of fashion over 700 years ago.
Maybe they thought we would have become complacent.
Amateurs.
So, NIKI, does HQ have any orders?
Now that we have our secret weapon... That's you, Cooper. We're to head to the Prime Stronghold.
Intelligence has told us they are hiding out on Kepler 442b.
Now renamed Knap. We're to launch a direct attack on the Prime. Their assumption will be that we will go to ground to recover from today's attacks. Instead, we're going to strike while they're unprepared. See if we can take out Septimus and nip this violence in the bud.
More action! Excellent! When do we ship out?
Immediately. It will take a day to get to Knap, even via the wormhole highway, so you can sleep on the journey.
Come on, Coops. We best set off. Follow me. On the journey, you're going to have to tell me what it was like back in the day, before you had wormhole technology. What going into stasis felt like. How did you cope without having NIKI giving you targeting systems? You still ate real food back then, right? Oh man, I'd love to know what it tastes like. I've never had the money to go on a luxury holiday where they serve real food. I've been telling my kids for years that we'd get out there at some point. Oh, I never mentioned, did I? I called my youngest after you. Cooper's got a lot of your spirit and determination.
Well, Kazimierz, maybe after we've defeated the Prime, you can go on that luxury holiday and take Cooper along to meet the family. The kids can learn how everything has changed over the last 700 years.
That sounds like a plan. Right, onto the wormhopper, Coops. I bet you've never seen anything like this before.
It does look very odd when you're not used to it.
I think it's excellent. Every single part of this ship has been built to make travelling through wormholes as comfortable as possible. Come on, I'll take you through to the quarters and we'll get some rest before the big attack.
Loading. Would you like to get to know more about the people behind Theatrephonic, the writers, the actors and directors? Well, now you can. Our Patreon members have the opportunity to ask questions which our creatives will then answer, if I can get hold of them. Find out everything you want to know about the people behind the characters. Visit patreon.com/Theatrephonic for more information. That's patreon.com/Theatrephonic. On with the play. Loading. Loading.
Good morning, sunshine! I trust that NIKI induced a deep sleep.
As always.
We're a few minutes out from Canap. NIKI, can you bring up the plans for the Prime's base?
The section highlighted in red is the Prime's control center. We expect Septimus to be either there or in his private quarters, which are directly above and connected by a lift. You must find him and kill him. Directly below the control center is the Prime's control command communications relay node. We need you to reverse the polarity of the system, which will cause their entire network to go down and effectively destroy the Prime.
Coming in to the drop point. We're jumping in, Coops. Put this parachute on. NIKI will highlight the landing point. It's most likely we'll get split up, so I'll meet you at the control center. Last one there buys the drinks. NIKI, engage helmets.
Engaging.
Go, go, go!
Deploying parachute. Use your joystick to guide your descent. You're aiming to land within the Prime's defenses. Head for the area highlighted red, one click to the west. Missing this point will make your journey to the control center much more arduous, as you'll have to fight through their fortifications.
Come on, Slowcoach. You're falling too far behind. The Prime will be aware of us by now. We want to head them off before they get organized.
Cooper, you are heading too far south. Change direction to the west. Cooper, you are heading too far north. Change direction to the west. Cooper, you are heading too far east. Change direction to the west.
I'm coming in to land. Coops, looks like you're going to be way off the landing target. You'll have to fight your way through. Get to me as quickly as you can. I don't want to have to beat Septimus before you even get there.
Brace for landing in 3, 2, 1. Enemy to the right. Ammunition low. Ammunition empty. Health low. Health extremely low. Enemy to the left. Health critically low.
Game over. Loading.
Coming in to the drop point. We're jumping in, Coops. Put this parachute on. NIKI will highlight the landing point. It's most likely we'll get split up, so I'll meet you at the control center. Last one there buys the drinks. NIKI, engage helmets.
Engaging.
Go, go, go!
Deploying parachute. Use your joystick to guide your descent. You're aiming to land within the Prime's defenses. Head for the area highlighted red, one click to the west. Missing this point will make your journey to the control center much more arduous, as you'll have to fight through their fortifications.
Wow, you're quick with the parachute, Coops. You're way ahead of me. Try not to come in too hot, you'll take on too much damage.
Cooper, you are heading directly towards the cliff face. Emergency evasion required to avoid death. Emergency evasion required to avoid death. Emergency evasion required to avoid death. Emergency evasion required to avoid death.
Oh no.
Game over. Loading.
Coming into the drop point. We're jumping in, Coops. Put this parachute on. NIKI will highlight the landing point. It's most likely we'll get split up, so I'll meet you at the control centre. Last one there buys the drinks. NIKI, engage helmets.
Engaging.
Go, go, go!
Deploying parachute. Use your joystick to guide your descent. You're aiming to land within the prime's defenses. Head for the area highlighted red, 1 click to the west. Missing this point will make your journey to the control center much more arduous, as you'll have to fight through their fortifications.
Wow, you're good with a parachute, Coops. You're heading right to the drop point.
Coming in to land. Brace for landing in 3, 2, 1. Ejecting parachute. Good work, Cooper. Looks like we've got company. Try to take out as many as possible so Kazimierz can land safely. Ammunition low. Ammunition empty. Health low. Health at 100%. Enemy to the left. Section clear. Head east to the control center. Kazimierz is on his way from the other side of the building. Section clear. Disengaging helmet. No sign of Septimus. He must be in his living quarters. Head to the elevator.
Go careful, Coops. Septimus is not to be under...
Well, well, well. Kazimierz, what a pleasure to be able to shoot you again.
You but...
And you? I don't think I've met you before.
You should really try to shoot him first, Septimus. Leaving him breathing was a big mistake. Cooper, I'm not moving anytime soon. Finish him off.
Cooper? You can't possibly mean the legendary Special Agent Cooper. I'm so flattered. They thought I was worth bringing you back. Well, killing you is going to be an extra special pleasure. What was it like, Special Agent Cooper? Being brought back from the dead when you thought you were happily resting? Your friends and family are all dead, and you've been teamed up with an idiot like Kazimierz.
Better than a treacherous dog like you.
As little Kazi hurt, I chose the logical path, rather than blind loyalty to a sociopathic agency. An agency so determined to manipulate their soldiers that they won't even let the dead ones rest in peace. That won't happen once I'm in charge. I'm working towards a future where the human race is given the priority it deserves. We colonize this galaxy, and we should rule it. Why should we help these other species who can't give us anything in return?
And you say the agency is a sociopathic one. How many of your squad did you kill for your own benefits, Septimus?
You're always so focused on the details that you could never see the big picture, Kazimierz. You can never appreciate the greater good, could you? What I'm doing will make the future better for your children. Well, not specifically yours. I'll have to have them put down. Can't have any foolish revenge killings, could I? Once I've killed your children, I'm going to dismantle it all.
Cooper, you're not going to be able to get through his shield with your gun. In the corner, there's a high-powered plasma phaser. Get to it whilst he's distracted.
And then I'm going to tear apart that infuriating robot and make him into my coffee machine. Kazimierz, you think everyone around you is so loyal, when even your wife was... You think this is it? That the prying will end just because I'm dead? You couldn't be more mistaken. This is so much bigger than any of us. They will continue, and they will destroy you.
I couldn't stand that traitor talking anymore. We need to get to the Control Command Communications relay node and reverse the polarity. You have to help me up. I'm not going anywhere quickly.
Kazimierz, it looks like you're going to have to fill Cooper in on the full history of Septimus on the way home.
If I have to. I'm concerned about what he said about killing him not being the end of the Prime. Could there be anyone above him?
Our intelligence hasn't come up with anything, but we'll have to investigate further. We need to be sure that the Prime is finished.
Head to the southeast corner. There'll be a transformer block there. Release it and bring it to the northwest corner. I'll get the reverse transformer from the northwest corner and we'll switch them. That should reverse the polarity and kill the system. Even if there is more to the Prime, this should at least stop them for a while. Right. Now attach the block to the reverse slot.
Excellent work, agents. We need to get out of here before this place blows. The Wormhopper has found a landing spot outside the building. Head there and we'll get you back to base and patch up your wounds. I think Kazimierz has earned all the real food that he can eat.
Achievement unlocked. You are now renowned enough to use the sneer emote. Yeah.
Loading. Loading.
You have been listening to Epic Win 5, Cooper's Return. Written and directed by Emmeline Braefield. Starring Tom Jordan as Kazimierz, Danielle Lade as NIKI and the Captain, John Cooper Evans as the Doctor, PIPN and Septimus, and Tom Black as Cooper. Produced by Cat on a Piano Productions. The Theatrephonic theme tune was composed by Jackson Pentland. Performed by Jackson Pentland, Mollie Fyfe Taylor, and Emmeline Braefield. For more information about the Theatrephonic podcast, go to catonapiano.uk/Theatrephonic. Tweet or Instagram us at Theatrephonic, or visit our Facebook page. If you enjoy Theatrephonic and would like to get more content, please consider becoming a patron by going to patreon.com/Theatrephonic. Please don't forget to rate and review. Thank you for listening.